Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, with Allie LaForce reporting courtside. Battle in the Western Conference, the Sacramento crowd hoping to watch their Kings come out on top. People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, his supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis.
They get a hand on it. Stolen by Westbrook. And Westbrook throws it down hard.
Wow, Westbrook, so athletic. He looked virtually unstoppable there.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
A bit ago, Doug Christie and I were able to chat. We talked about Kawhi Leonard and how much his experience plays a role. He mentioned when you have a guy like Kawhi, you can take one aspect of his game, but he's so skilled and experienced that he will find another way to beat you. They've got their hands full with the vet. Back over to you, Kevin.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. And it's DeRozan missing. And here's Leonard from three. Here's Harden. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
Anytime you can get Harden to look down low, that's good offense.
And here now the Kings. It's a three-point game. Pass to Westbrook. Outside, Levine. Shot clock at 6. The three. Rebound by the Clippers. And here's Harden. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Three-pointer. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
And we know Harden is a laser now. He has confidence in that long ball. The defense has got to get on it.
Back to Westbrook. A fader. It's hauled in by Zubac. Here's Los Angeles now. They've got an 8-0 run. Again, Los Angeles.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Sacramento making some changes. Now here's Schroeder. Pass to McDermott. Here's Achua from deep three-point land. It's hauled in by Dunn. Hey, Greg, they dropped the interim tag for Doug Christie as he's now the permanent head coach of the Kings.
Well, we'll have to see how permanent that is. The fifth head coach in the last 7 years. That seat is always hot in Sacramento.
And here is Monk. James Harden getting it to go from deep. Sacramento again missing. A three from Leonard. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. The Kings trailed by 11. The shot by Monk is no good. Harden outside. Driving in.
And now ready to bring you some basketball action. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. And giving us the rundown from the sidelines, reporter Allie LaForce. So the Pistons will get the first possession.
The athleticism of Thompson showing up right there. I mean, just explosive off the bounce.
Well, you need a real big-time star to win in this league. And Grant, the Pistons have that in Cade Cunningham.
Oh, my, B.A. It took until year 4 for him to really break through. Already a player who can impact the game in so many ways, but when his numbers go up across the board, that's doing something special.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
A bit ago, J.B. Bickerstaff and I were able to chat. Our first topic of conversation, of course, facing Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He told me SGA is so hard to game plan for. He has incredible length for a point. He's too big for a guard, too quick for a wing. We have our work cut out for us. Back to you guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Dort. Fires for 3. Rebound Detroit. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Detroit moving the ball around. Outside Robinson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Cunningham. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And I love the energy from Cunningham inside, pushing to get the bucket.
Pass to Dort. It's Dort on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. And Cunningham pulls it down.
We've got the Minnesota Timberwolves taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. The excitement of the NBA is on the way. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul. This is one fans have been looking forward to, Greg, for a while now. Two major star-studded teams ready to battle.
On paper, it's a very exciting matchup. And knowing these guys are ready to exceed all expectations. We could be in for a real show here tonight.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Green slam dunk by Gobert.
And how about that take from Gobert? He loves challenging the defense on the drive.
And the dunk by Doncic.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Okay, I see ya. That's your point guard getting up.
Now, here's Doncic. First quarter, just over a minute played. And the dunk by Doncic.
And sometimes defenses sleep on Doncic's ability to elevate. He is capable of throwing it down.
Here is Edwards. Pass to DiVincenzo. And the three ball is good.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Greg Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so, and can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Gobert pulls it in. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Randall. Rebounded by DeAndre. Hachimura with it. Back to Doncic. Stolen by McDaniel. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, my. What a huge flush by Edwards, showing off right now.
Here's Doncic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Julius Randle picks one up.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against the talent of his caliber.
Now, after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go, it's good.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Now, here's Doncic. Pass to Reeves. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
That's the kind of play that can spark a run. A dunk like that energizes everyone on the team.
Both teams deciding to change it up. .132 left in the first quarter. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Kevin. The Timberwolves coach, Chris Finch, said, "We're a team based on movement, cutting, and fluidity. That burden also falls on Anthony Edwards to move and accommodate his teammates. For his part, Ant said his focus is being what the team needs me to be, a leader by example, and showing them that I'm coachable." Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Conley's shot is off. Laravia with it. Defended now by Dillingham.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the defense.
And the Lakers with possession here. It's a 5-point game. Here's Doncic. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Doncic has got 7.
And we're so used to Doncic operating with the ball in his hands. But
Unreal.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Doesn't go either for Doncic. Minnesota leading by 5. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Dillingham with it. Out guarded by Smart. Conley for 3. A shot off that time. It's Smart with the drive. Lays it up off the glass.
We've all fallen in love with the three-point shot, but that is how the game was designed to be played. Down low, get close, open look.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close.
11. The Timberwolves. 14.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Everybody in this league wants to run, but not everybody has the personnel to do it. This is a great start.
Pass to Randall. Back to Clark. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
They will take that shot every time down the floor if they could. It's just great execution.
Greg, last season, the Lakers exceeded expectations by winning 50 games and finishing 3rd in the West.
They went on quite a run after acquiring Luka Doncic, but they were eliminated in the first round of the playoffs. And as we know, this is an organization judged on championship success.
Timberwolves passing it around. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game. The Timberwolves making a switch. Taken away by Hayes. And so the ball's out of bounds. Reed touched it last. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Back to Reeves. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. And that one, good.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
In this era of the NBA, you just can't let guys have good looks from the three. Pretty much everyone in this league can make you pay.
Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Drills the three-pointer.
I'll tell you, you give Conley the ball and trust him to make the right decision.
Pass to Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's foul number 2 for him. Well, you think about clutch players, Greg, you think scoring. But is that accurate? Or can clutch be in any facet of the game?
It's in all phases. And you think of guys who always seem to come up with that crucial rebound or that big-time stop. The clutch comes down to will as much as skill.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
DiVincenzo can't hit it.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
It's Edwards on the wing. Gobert the screen. Clock at 4. Edwards can't hit. The Lakers trail. But LeBron's playing days are over, and GA, who knows when that'll be. What will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations And not only met those expectations, but fair to say, he's exceeded them.
Doncic outside. Doncic right at the doorstep.
Creating space. Doncic will move defenders around.
The shake. Up again. It's good on the putback. DiVincenzo's got 10 points in the game.
Smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Edwards drills the three.
And that corner pocket triple, terrific shot by Edwards from deep.
Outside, James. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Leading by 5. Up top, DiVincenzo. He's got 10. Pass to Reed. Takes a 3. Luka Doncic grabs the miss. Back to LeBron. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Timberwolves lead by 5. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. James, no good. Minnesota leading by 5. And Greg, they're dealing with this Timberwolves team fairly deep with size up front.
That can wear you down over the course of a game, and especially in a playoff series, a real strength of this team.
Stolen by McDaniels. DiVincenzo with it. He's picked up by James. A shot by McDaniels, no good. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks. Well, LeBron is keeping it going. He said, I appreciate these young guys coming up in the ranks and doing great things. I hope to have inspired them to carry it on when I decide that I'm done and keep this beautiful game going. Not just the league, but the purity of the game. That is what's most important. Back to you, Kev.
He's left an imprint, no doubt. Thanks a lot, Allie.
And unbothered by the contact inside, Edwards plays the game with so much physicality.
Back to Doncic. This one for 3. Randall grabs the board. Minnesota leading by 9. McDaniels outside. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
And here's Reeves outside. Minnesota with the rebound. For 3, Edwards. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Lakers trailed by 11. Doncic with it. Picked up by Edwards.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And once again off the mark by Minnesota. And here's Los Angeles. They're scoreless since the first half. And here's Doncic from the arc. Timberwolves leading by 11.
Come to me.
And a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert is improving his perimeter defense as well, Greg. It's helped his overall game.
Yeah, teams have looked to pull him outside and test his lateral quickness. But I tell you, he holds up better than you think, and we know his presence at the rim.
Here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
Not enough defense there. Allowing Randall to get that close is a recipe for disaster.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Number 36.
Lakers trailed by 13. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. And again, it's Minnesota converting. Here's Doncic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. You know, the pregame routine is something I know you embraced, and we see that with guys like Curry and Durant. We've heard a lot about what they do. What was the most important part of your pregame regimen, Tim?
Well, you know, Kevin, for me, I was really going to be judged based on catch-and-shoot percentages. Can I get off threes, and can I make threes? So for me, it was all about high-volume three-point shooting before the game, getting comfortable from every spot on the floor where I may get a shot.
And same routine every game?
Every game, same thing, and I made sure, of course, I finished on that make.
Wow. Here's McDaniels. No good on the three. Lakers trail by 16. Inside. Out to Doncic. The three-pointer's off the mark.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
And the mechanics of Conley's shot are rock solid, allowing him to take a shot with no hesitation.
Three-pointer, Randall. Rebounded by Smart. 41 seconds left in the third quarter. Great positioning on the putback. And the Timberwolves lead by 21.
Relentless on the backboard. Randall, a fantastic rebounder, and that time it directly leads to points.
Timberwolves passing it around. Six on the shot clock. Down low. A rebound by the Lakers. Here's LeBron. And LeBron throws it down.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 19-point advantage heading in.
The Timberwolves, 47.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Timberwolves leading by 19 points. Here's whoa! What a play!
You gotta have guts and hops to pull off a dunk like that. Randall got a lot of both.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Clark left side. Outside Conley. Randall surveying the D. Back to Conley. And they'll turn it over. Did not get off the shot. 24-second violation.
Lakers ball.
And the Lakers making a change here.
Coming onto the floor for your Lakers.
Here's Vincent.
Gabe Vincent.
Driving inside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Reed.
It's going to go on Naz Reid. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
They've been running away from the defense all game. I mean, loads of points here off the fast break, and the opposition just hasn't been able to adjust to that aggressive play style.
Lakers trail by 19. And here's Doncic from the arc. Mike Conley with the rebound.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Clark with a wide open look. The three-pointer off the mark. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Timberwolves leading by 19 points. Pass to Dillingham. Edwards looking it over. Into the lane. And finished off by Edwards.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just let Van.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now.
That was your dance team. Make some noise.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
A play like that can absolutely take the wind out of your sails. Just a tough break.
And there's the defensive 3-second call. When you think about elite offensive players, Tim, what's one area that can really put them over the top and into a completely different category?
I think it's those guys that have a willingness to move without the basketball. If you have a willingness to run and cut and respace, it's going to create a lot of problems for a defense.
Has that even become more of a thing now as you watch these high-octane space and pace type offenses?
There is no question. It's become something that's a priority for teams now. And I also think the ingenuity of these young coaches creates a better flow offensively if you're willing to run without the basketball.
Ah, that's terrific. Here's McDaniels. Good on the jump shot.
Well, that's not great shot selection right there, but you'll take anything that goes in.
That'll be a 5-second call.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
A play like that can absolutely take the wind out of your sails. Just a tough break.
Picked by Randall. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. The quick look, no good that time. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
A play like that can absolutely take the wind out of your sails. Just a tough break.
And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Near the three-point line, it's DiVincenzo.
I'll tell you what, Ayton is a very good defender. Moves his feet well and has the length to alter shots.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
A play like that can absolutely take the wind out of your sails. Just a tough break.
A three-pointer is right on target.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Here's Gobert. The layup missed. Here's Ayton. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. And the Timberwolves with possession. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Conley gets the bucket.
Whoa, he really got his defender on his heels on that one. What a fantastic play, guys.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter.
Fantastic at capitalizing from those spots. Conley has a dynamite-looking jump shot.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. 1:36 left in the fourth quarter. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Long range from the inbound. And another three for Minnesota.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And all of that success from the three-point line will open up driving lanes. Let's see if they can take advantage of that as well.
Pass to Reed. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. To the left side wing. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. And this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Timberwolves.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Mike Conley.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
For the three, and again, Minnesota with the triple.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
That's tipped. Pass to Shannon. Here's Beringer. No one near Conley as he lets it go. No good on the triple. Now Reed. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
Timberwolves ball.
It's been all Timberwolves. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Clark for three. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
Timberwolves ball. Minnesota substitution. Number 4, Robert Dillingham.
Guys, they're in a really nice roll here.
Yeah, just haven't wasted any opportunities.
Dillingham wide open, and he fires. The three-pointer, no good. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
Timberwolves ball. Minnesota substitution. Number 7, Joe Ingles.
They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Here's Dillingham. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time.
Minnesota substitution. Number 8, Bones Highland.
5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Puts up a three. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Tim Legler, Greg Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. Houston Rockets here at home, and an interconference matchup should be a good one. And like everyone else, GA, I'm looking forward to the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, we have a pair of the best centers in the NBA. Points in the paint will be a key number tonight.
Now, here's Cunningham. Shot clock at 6. Rebound by Smith. Thompson outside. And slams it down right on top of Jalen Duren.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I caught up with Coach Ime Udoka. I asked him what his thoughts were on Cade Cunningham, and he said Cade is extremely talented. He's got great size. He plays under control. He's one of those guys that makes his teammates better. It's easy to see why he initiates so much of their offense. Kevin, back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you.
He is a really good athlete. Give Shepherd a launching pad, and he will not turn it down.
Houston has come out of the gates quickly. And, Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future. And they've already shown they can make a major impact.
Cunningham for 3. And it's Durant with the rebound. Here's Thompson. Houston gets it back. Pass to KD. Stolen by Thompson. And they get it. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And when it comes to getting up and down the floor, Thompson has few peers.
KD looking around. At the elbow, it's Şengün. And Thompson throws it down.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Cunningham drives in.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Pistons trailed by 5. To the inside. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Houston making a switch. Here's Durant. Rebound, Detroit. A minute 42 left to play in the first quarter. Harris. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And it does a world of good for them to have Harris getting busy inside. Gives them that inside-out edge they're looking for.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Duren. 1:24 left here in the first quarter. And Thompson throws it down.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Cunningham outside. 5 to shoot. And such a nice move to make the basket work. Cunningham's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yep, and that's a confidence builder for Cunningham. Good to see him getting it done inside.
And finished off by Robinson.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Nailed from three-point land. Shepherd's got 5 points so far.
Lethal from deep. Shepherd will hurt you from there.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. 2 points. That one goes.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Well, I want to see more of this from Dunn. Nice effort using his size to make an impact defensively.
We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Over to the left wing. Back to Holiday. He got it up. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Rockets lead by 2. It's the NBA. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Rockets.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
To the paint, and Şengün throws it down.
Great timing and a really good read there from Şengün. Spaces the floor and is rewarded.
Greg, you look at Alperen Şengün. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
Here's LeVert. It's stolen by Tate. Outside Holiday. Sinks the three-pointer.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Here's the break. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks. The Pistons are growing. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said, I appreciate the work that the guys have put in, and I'm proud of what they're becoming. But we have more work to do. We're still taking steps. Our guys have improved. The team has improved, but we're not finished yet. Kevin?
On the ride. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Cunningham looking it over. Lays it up and banks it in. Cunningham's got 8 points.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Group substitution here. Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that have been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
5 on the clock. Robinson for 3.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Pistons trailed by 6. Pass to Harris. Back to LeVert. Now here's Cunningham. It's rebounded by Şengün. Rockets leading by 6. Smith outside. For the 3. Here's Şengün. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Cade Cunningham. The Rockets shooting their first free throw of the game. You look at the Pistons stand, statistically pretty solid across the board.
Yeah, they're well balanced. They have guys with size, athleticism, skill. You got to give a lot of credit to the front office and these players for their hard work.
And again, it's the Pistons missing. Outside Durant. Fires the three. Durant drains it from distance.
KD could sit out there all day and nail threes if the defense lets him.
Cunningham with it. Picked up by Thompson. Robinson. Good on the jump shot. Robinson's got his second basket of the game.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Pistons trailed by 10. Pass to Cunningham. Here's the floater. And here are the Rockets. They're on a 14-6 run. No one near Shepard as he lets it go. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. It's a 13-point game.
Really a combo forward with a solid outside touch. Harris is the ideal fit for the modern NBA.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Houston on top. They're up by 10. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And so it's Detroit with the ball. Trailing by 10. The drive by Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
So fast of foot on the run. Osir, tough to catch.
The offensive rebound. Houston moving the ball around. Over in the corner, Shepard. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Shepard's got 11.
Well, that's a breakdown defensively. Can't afford to give him those kind of looks.
Here's Cunningham. It's rebounded by Houston. Thompson for the triple. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
Defensively, you have to live with
We are in Toronto, where the Raptors are looking to take one in an inter-conference game at home. Thanks for joining us as we get set to bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, I'm Kevin Harlan. And our very own Allie LaForce has the sidelines covered for us tonight. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Goodness, DeAndre Ayton, welcome to the highlight reel.
So, RJ, one of the stories for the Lakers last season were the strides that Austin Reeves took as a player.
Reeves increased his scoring averages, going from about 16 points a game to over 20. He is a steady source of offense, and I don't think there's any argument that he is one of the best bargains in this league.
And you see the edge Barrett plays with, attacking the rim with bad intention.
Pass to Hachimura. Clock at 4. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Here's Reeves. Another shot. And Ayton with the nice bucket inside.
Not afraid to throw his big body around. Ayton good at keeping plays going.
Back to Barrett. To the inside. Here's Barnes. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And it's quickly missing. James outside. Fires the three. That one's in, his first shot this game.
When you're guarding LeBron, you have to give him something. So the King, well, he'll take a three-point basket. That's just poor rim protection leading to an easy bucket.
Inside, here's Ayton.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Quickly with it, he's picked up by James. And stolen by James. Pull-up jumper. And it's Doncic missing. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
There's not a lot of flash in Pirtle's game, but he doesn't need it. He's reliable and sturdy in that middle.
Doncic with the steal. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Toronto trailing. Here's Barrett. And Barrett slams it in. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. But LeBron's playing days are over, and GA, who knows when that'll be. What will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say, he's exceeded them.
And when you think of LeBron, his competitive spirit is, to me, the first thing that comes to mind. All this guy wants to do is win all the time.
And it's Doncic missing. Pass to Ingram. Quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Misses in close. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks, guys. Raptors coach Darko Rajakovic explained what he's looking for on the offensive end. He said, quote, it's unselfishness, ball and body movement, playing together and making each other better. Also, you have to be able to adjust. Basketball is not set in stone. If it was, it would be a recipe. Back to you guys.
Yeah, you got to roll with the punches. Thank you, Allie. And Barrett gets it to go.
Making plays in traffic. This is where Barrett's most effective.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. 1:03 left in the first. Doncic outside. From the arc. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Now here's Barnes after Luka Doncic's miss. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. They set the pick. Outside, Smart. Back to Doncic. 6 to shoot. And they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Pirtle. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. What a performance from R.J. Barrett. He has been the story for the Toronto Raptors. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Raptors.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
GA now in year 3 under Darko Rajakovic. The Raptors are staying the course.
His contract runs through next season, and he's all in on developing these young players and getting the best out of them.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
And Barrett gets it to go.
Well, Barrett likes to shoot threes at a steady clip, and he's pretty free with those shots.
Reeves outside. Pirtle with the steal. Back to Barnes. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Barnes so physical inside. He can beat you down there as well.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Lakers trailed by 12. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Lakers passing it around. LeBron with it. And they get it. And it comes off the front of the rim. Raptors leading by 12. Here's Hibachi. Pass to Mamu Kelishvili. Now Dick. James defending. To the paint is Mamu Kelishvili. And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travels that didn't happen.
Oh, epic move by LeBron.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
Here's Shed. Stolen by Reeves. Drops in the breakaway layup. Reeves has got 5 points so far.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
To the middle. Here's Hachimura. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Assist goes to
Well, Hachimura's inside-out scoring ability is what makes him so valuable to their offense.
Drills the three-pointer. Abaji's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Back to Ayton. Doncic outside. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
An occasional over-the-back call is fine with him. And that's just how he plays and how he attacks the glass.
Yeah, I always saw that as an effort foul. If it happens once, coaches usually let it slide. You just don't want to make it a habit.
Here's Abaji. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That's on LeBron James.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his balance.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. And for 2 seasons running, Richard, the Lakers have bowed out in the first round. How do they change that and go further?
Well, now they've been able to balance this roster a little better, adding some size up front. That was something that really hurt them last year against the Wolves.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, Kev. Luka Doncic talked about wearing purple and gold. He said, it's the Lakers. So many past legends, so many championships. You don't come here for anything else. So I have everything left to prove, and that's the goal. I get to play in the greatest club in the world, and I'm excited for this new journey. Back to you.
A new beginning. Thank you, Allie. Ayton the screen. From deep, James gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Once the last 3 went in, I looked at LBJ and I was like, yo, I think he's going to try and respond.
Dick. Hachimura grabs the miss. Lakers trail by 14. The drive by James. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Here's Mamu Kelishvili. And so it's Toronto. Up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Raptors leading by 12. Pass to Murray Boyle. Here's Shed. Back to Dick. Shot clock at 5. Driving the lane.
Yeah, that's what makes Dick dangerous. You can't just play him as an outside shooter. He'll go to the hoop like he did there.
Now here's Ayton. Back to Doncic. Looking to get back on track here. And it's Toronto with the rebound. 17 points was their biggest margin. And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against the talent of his caliber.
There's a good screen. Pass to Mamu Kelishvili. Stolen by Reeves. Los Angeles shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy.
The all-around game of Doncic is impressive. A walking triple-double threat every night.
Lakers trailed by 10. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. 4 on the clock. Here's LeBron. Finish inside by LeBron.
When LeBron decides it's his time, good luck slowing him down.
Pass to Ingram. Back to Quickly. With the drive. Lays it up off the glass. Quickly's got 6 points.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
And it's Doncic missing. Toronto leading by 10. The shot's good from Quickly. Quickly's got 4 this quarter.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
Pass to Reeves. Down low. Here's Hachimura. Off on the layup. Raptors have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. And that one falls for Ingram. And the Lakers making a change here.
Number 36.
And here are the Raptors now. They lead by 11. Luka bullies his way inside.
And inside, Luka knows the bucket is there, so he is willing to fight for it.
Inside. It's Ingram atop the key. Drills the elbow jumper. And the Raptors lead by 11.
And the whole court is open for Ingram. He's got the accuracy to hit that from mid-range.
And slam dunk by Ingram.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Still doing it at this age. Richard, remarkable stuff for LeBron James.
I wasn't sure the day would ever come that we'd actually see him playing on an NBA court with his son, Bronny. Back when I was playing with LeBron, it seemed like a bit of a dream.
And so Quickly will bring it up for the Raptors. 17 points was their biggest margin. Pass to Barnes. And here is Pirtle. James defending. Pirtle's shot is off. At the elbow, it's James. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Good work on the block. I like when LeBron gets aggressive this close to the rim.
And the dunk by Barnes.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
Pass to LaRavia. James outside. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the paint. Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
And this kid has hops. Barnes gets airborne there and slams it down.
From deep, Reeves connects from 3-point range. Reeves has got 8 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Los Angeles, 43.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Lakers trailed by 11. And Hayes throws it down.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
to the inside. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Clock at 6. From deep, Reeves. That missed basket now makes him 4 of 8 from the field. Pass to Murray Boyle. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. Murray Boyle with the bucket. Murray Boyles has got his first 2 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And now, Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. Coach wanted his guys to ignore the scoreboard. He said, don't even look at the numbers. Just take it possession by possession, make every chance count, and we'll see where we stand at the end of this game. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thanks so much. And it's Shed missing. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Good, and the assist goes to James.
And he's such a polished shooter. You can't give Doncic these kinds of opportunities, or he's going to burn you.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. Right. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Oh, what athleticism from Ayton to time it for that putback.
Outside, Barrett. 9 feet out, and it's good.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Ingram with the steal. Barrett with the ball. Defended by Reeves. Takes the three. Drained from outside.
And this is Barrett at his best. Looking for a shot, being active on offense. Love it. And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Here's Pirtle. And James picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Ingram.
And that's just good effort that time by LeBron James on the defensive end.
Now Reeves. James outside. And he does not hit. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. 5 to shoot. For 3. Down he goes for 3.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Raptors.
We got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Bucket after bucket. They were really in attack mode all game long.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for R.J. Barrett.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots.
missed that on purpose. Here we go. Whose man is that?